Welcome to Craft Shop. Brad here. Today I'm going to show you how to make this wine display. It holds a bottle of wine and 2 glasses. It's a pretty cool project. Let's get started. Alright, I'm using 3 species of wood for this project. I'm using a piece of mahogany. I've had this laying around since before I even moved into this workshop. I was going to use it for something and I never did, so I'm just going to use a piece of it. I'm also going to use this piece of maple. This is a scrap piece laying around from a recent cutting board video that I did. And then I'm also going to use this little strip of walnut. This is also scrap from that cutting board video, but I'm going to put it to use. I held on to it because I knew I could use it for something, so let's get started. Now I don't need the full length of these boards, so I'm just going to cut them down to about 1 foot. Alright, it looks like we've been left with a pretty cool pattern. I really like the contrast with this one. So now we are ready for glue up. If you guys have seen my cutting board videos, I'm going to be doing the same glue up process as those. I'm going to just start laying these all down on their sides. And I'm going to go ahead and get some glue on them. And I am using Tight Bond Ultimate wood glue. And this is where it gets a little bit messy. You want to spread the glue out and make sure that you're covering the full surface. You want to have a nice and seamless glue up. Alright, now time to flip them all up. Alright, and that looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add some pressure. Want to make sure these are staying nice and flat. Just gonna throw a few more clamps on just to be safe. Alright, the project is all glued up. I'm just gonna leave this for about 24 hours. So I'll be back tomorrow to finish this up. Alright, it's been about 24 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and take the clamps off. Hopefully the glue up went alright. Alright, it looks like we had a successful glue up. I'm going to go ahead and send this through the planer just to clean up some of the glue. Alright, it's all nice and smoothed out now, so now I'm going to go ahead and chop the sides flush. And I think I'm going to do about 10.5 inches. So we'll give it a chop on that side, and then about 10.5 inches in over here. Alright, now I'm going to be drilling 3 holes on this piece. So let's measure in. I'll measure in about 1/2 inch on both sides, and then I'll drill a hole right in the middle. So I've already got my marks here, 1/2 inch on both sides, and then I've got my center mark. Alright, for my center hole, I'm going to be using 1 1/4" Forstner bit, and then I'm going to be doing 5/8 on the sides. The measurement for the sides depends on the neck size of the wine glasses you're going to be using. Alright, you can see I kind of just chopped a little bit off of each side. I didn't need that much length on the board. So now I'm going to go ahead and make a few bandsaw cuts. All right, so now we've got these cut so you can slip the glasses now into these holes. I'm gonna go ahead and take this to the router table. I'm just using a round over bit. All right, these edges rounded over pretty nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with the Orbit sander now. All right, I'm just gonna finish this up with a little bit of 320 sandpaper. All right, sanding is all done. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a coat of tung oil on this, and then that should be a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. This is a pretty fun build, and I want to give a shout out to David Picciuto for the inspiration for this project. I know there's a bunch of wine display videos out there. I wanted to make this one a little bit different, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I recommend you guys give this one a try, and I'll see you in the next video.